Nadine,
Yes?
you know the chocolate stories?
Yeah?
Do you have them?
Yeah, I brought them.
You brought them?
Yeah, right here.
Oh,
Let's see.
where are they?
Got these ones
Oh, yeah.
and, well, we ate this one earlier.
Oh, we'll
But-
find that somewhere.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
Start with that one.
Let me start with that one. Okay. Well, here's the story. Yeah, let's put those ones. Okay. High upon the Jaguar mountain tops, Ron and Nadine were gathering azure drops from green myrtle leaves. They were vibing on the altogether vision vine of the clavohawauska trees. Tendrils of this love vine vespered about the dawning of the age of hilarious. Clavohawauska communed. The world is on hold between what is and what should be. All are parched for clarity. Cacao is the clear earth guide to ride through the threshold into a present percussion of time. Cacao is here now, to revivify, to rip the time-space grip. Magic beans spark clear luminous links to experience lucid in the sky with diamond minds. So the winds came, and Guayasa's tambourine leaves started twinkling, ensorceling a song to bind the spell of cacao with peppermints now. Ron sounded the chant and flowed into mudras that made the rocks grind every bean they can find. The mountains shivered, and Nadine pulled flasks from her quiver. Her flower hands perfumed and twirled to decant drops of lemon chiffon, giddy grapefruit, and peppermint tonic. Vanilla nectar cascaded. They both emanated. Love is all you need, love is all you need, love is all you need. And the mountain core Icaro echoed, yeah, 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 now and forevermore.
Yeah. Do you want to pass me Bliss Like This?
Let's like this. Here we go.
Thanks.
Here you go.
There's a story in here.
There's a story in every one.
Got it.
Okay.
It's like special kind of story golden ticket. Okay. Yep. This was the first one we wrote about how our chocolate was made.
Okay.
Some say they were picking golden berries, while others are sure Ron and Nadine were picnicking in a poppy field. Either way, it was an enchanting day. Hummingbirds were tickling the vanilla orchids, and the honeybees were faithful to the flowers. When suddenly, his chocolate syrup spilled into her jasmine juice, and gold lightning burst loose. The blue lotus sky supernovaed into a brilliant pink. The soil became ground cacao, and hemp seeds sprouted and spread across the valley. Then the entire packed picnic unfurled and began to dance. Honey started to pour, Ipururu dipped into the fondue, Chuchuwasi swirled a hula hue, and Ylang began kissing everyone on the cheek, while Macaroot chanted the backbeat. Laughter chimed, and they shouted more, more, more with glee. And it was from this day forward that they forever abandoned to play, and so the adventure began.
And so the adventure began. You want me to read one?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the vanilla Vibooty one? Oh wait, I ate that one already.
I put it in your pocket.
Oh, here it is. I love this one.
And Vibooty is that, this was sort of like, it's our yoga chocolate bar.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so a lot of the references are from
Chocolate
India.
yoga one. Mm-hmm.
And Vibooty is like, remember you were explaining it as something that came out of like, was it a saint or a guru or?
Yeah, like classic. Well, classic. But you go to India and an avatar or a saint or they have cities, and what they can do is they can manifest anything out of the ethers. And they said that when I was in India, I went to go see Sai Baba, and I always think of Vibhuti. And he used to make things appear. I don't know if it was real or not, but I did see some pretty crazy
And sometimes
stuff.
they were sacred ashes, and then people put it on their foreheads.
Ashes or honey, amrita.
And we felt that inside the vanilla bean, all those little filaments that make the flavor was like a flower vibhuti, and hence the name vanilla vibhuti.
Yep. On that note, climbing into the belly of a smile, Ron and Nadine found themselves painting strings of stars on the roof of the world. The auroral hour was upon them. Light and night were mating, filling the atmosphere with song. Ciphering the musical messages of this electric air, Nadine and Ron followed the notes to a hidden lair. It was the rock of this cave where many a sadhu's drishtis gazed upon the cosmic nave, that they set a meteor matate to pestle a paste of sonoti sap, sandalwood beads, cinnamon malas, arrow branches of tehibu, berries of camus, criollo cacao, and the inner seed ashram of vanilla's moccasin bean on the mixing stone were laid. And they played and played until nectar was made. While moonbeams and stardust still shone upon the saffron streaks of dawn, they gathered the mixed amrita cream to sow around the globe's ground, across the earth's mantle. They planted seed syllables of yum, like this. With hands full of dirt, up-curled Ananda asanas to salute the sun, benedictions of bliss unfurled, orisons of praise to meet the horizon's blaze. Amazed each moment they find what they need, like this. Rays of the sun split the ode of each seed bead. Then out of the soil, bewildered in love, sprouted a tree of samadhi glee entwined with vanilla's inflorescence vine. This unity sent forth invitations.
That was a beaver.
Beaver's getting into this. Vast intricate strands of trumpet telegrams dripped from the jubilant jewels of the orchid's throat. Open secrets of this flower adornment sutra was yearning to commune that midnight's moon is the dance of high noon. Vanilla's aerial roots tapped into the invisible ethers, and Nadine and Ron received a darshan to dash duality's grasp. Imbued with the lyric of laughter, they felt it was the deep-down shadows of the giggle grotto that joined the juice of joy up to the crown. Unspoken words, silent soma soars in and out. It's like this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
More than a feeling.
More than a feeling, more than a feeling. And a feeling. Okay.
I'll read the story.
I can't do the rest of the part.
Okay. On a calm, balmy summer day, Nadine and Ron ventured forth in their forest to play. The sun shone on the leaves, dappling a soft green ray on their pathless path through the woods. There was the smell of sumac, spruce, and balsam. They rambled upon a raspberry bramble and ate bushels of these laughing berries. Raptured in a raspberry bliss, they spun with glee. Round and around, with more than a feeling, they fell to the ground. Exhilarated, they looked to the silence in the sky and daydreamed that they lived in the greatest story ever told. Then, lo and behold, the bough of a wild cherry tree unfurled a jolly little fellow on a leaf. He chimed a small rhyme, and this is what he said. The benediction is where you are. It is here, near, everlasting, stretching far. This exhilarating energy flowing through you is is what life is. The freedom you feel is real, as it is not for or from. Oh, the fun has always just begun. The revolution within ever begins. Hypnotized by his boundless pure eyes, Ron and Nadine asked him, "Where did you come from? And what did you drink?" He spoke of a land of libations that attuned one to wonder. With the wink of his eye, he gave them a box of beans and said, "These are the seeds you need. Cacao is here to play in the flowering of now. Ingest with appreciation in your chest, and this chocolate bean will magnetize a clear point of creation, allowing all untold wishes to unfold." July thunder rumbled and rolled, the aroma of radiant earth loomed. Yellow lilies dipped in the breeze's perfume. In a bush nearby, a blackbird sung the benediction within, cardinal flowers quivered, and all the land shivered on this threshold of this expectant air. So with great thanks to their friend, they attuned to the gift from this veritable wonderland. And as the story goes, from this daydream forward, Ron and Nadine lived wildly awake. The pair dared their desires to unfold. They gambled their life on living. They lived on the ledge of the leading edge. They lived in the question in lieu of the answer. They lived on the cusp of revolutionary trust. They inhaled is. They played easy in the deep, seeped in serious joy. Laughter seeds were sown. They adventured as deliberately as nature. They dove into the unknown, and boundless arrays continued to conjure their days. And that is the story of the Benediction is where you are chocolate bar. Now, what about the purple chocolate Jesus one?
Yes.
Because
This guy.
that name comes from,
Yeah, let's talk about purple chocolate Jesus. That's a good idea.
we got Tom Waite has a song called Chocolate Jesus. So it's sort of an ode to that, and antioxidants, because I don't think he was singing about antioxidant-rich chocolate. So with the purple corn.
Got to be a chocolate Jesus.
Yeah.
Make me feel so good inside.
Yeah.
Something
Got
like
to be
that.
a purple chocolate Jesus.
Got to be a purple chocolate Jesus, because a purple ray.
Let me get that story for you.
Get that story.
Let's see.
The purple ray. So we associate like purple, and the Christ energy and all this stuff. So we called it purple chocolate Jesus because purple is in the bean, and we believe that it's the mind, the third eye, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying. One day, Ron and Nadine were swinging from Uno de Gato vine to Cat's Claw vine, searching for the mystical teachings of the purple cacao bean, which, by the way, hadn't been seen since Wonka's dream. They swung under the canopy of the Pau d'Arco tree to inhale the viola hues of its lovely flowers, when all of a sudden their eyes divined the violet rays of the purple maze. This glow created a halo, so Ron and Nadine could see the majesty of glee entwined with the scepter of immunity. To elucidate, they ventured over to the Vanilla Orchid's Oracle Gate. They were told cacao had the luminary strength of gold. The beans were to be mixed into a rich magenta antioxidant brew with orbs of camus, a squeeze of yacon and yuzu. Wrapped in the swirling of plants, they were entranced by the sweetest breeze. Brought to their knees, blissed by the song of the angelic Neroli chorus, praising the creation of this cacao invitation.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
And we have one more.
Oh, we got one more.
Yes, open laughing.
Open laughing.
Let me get in there.
Where did open laughing come from? What inspired that one?
Oh, Rumi.
Something about you, open, laughing. Such a great open. laughing.
Okay. Resting in the hands of creation, Ron and Nadine were asleep in the soil of lavender and chamomile flower beds. Even the bees' fuzzy heads, drunk on pastel nectar, had sunk into the filament flutes of lavender's reverie. Everyone stirred to the song of white-feathered friends chirping to raise the sun. Morning had spoken fresh from the word, in flower and in song. Ron and Nadine awoke to this flowery dream, only to find chocolate in their pocket. The chocolate was wrapped in a silver map. Inside, X marked the treasure spot to Xochitl, the dream flower valley where the rose ever blooms. And so it was written in the legend of this map. Gamble your life on living. Praise inhalation. Slowly take twice a bite. Slide on your vanilla bean slippers. Spin thrice to the right. Mind is the sunlight. Another bite or two disappears into the air inside you. Now, flowers in your eyes, look to the skies. Take the first step, which is always the last. Go past the frankincense tree, tap the sap, roll in roots of Osha revelry. Gather round the red reishi, blink, sink, and you're in the valley. Hand in hand, they took the pathless land. There they were embraced by the fragrance of grace in the laughter of roses. They chose the most fun, playing circles with the sun. The flower notes the cacao was striking released great levity, and everything lifted in a breeze of accord, all on the ride of the hidden tide inside their chests. And that
A majesty of glee.
is open laughing.